Let's bring in NBC's senior business correspondent, Christine Romans, who's been watching the markets along with so many people. It's not just markets. I mean, the markets are tanking.
Right.
They don't like this, the uncertainty, this specter of prices going way up and recession. I mean, is that the bottom line here?
That's the bottom line. Markets think this is a huge shock, maybe a stagflation shock, where you have inflation too high and growth really slows. And that's a dangerous combination. And when you look at some of the stocks that are really moving aggressively right now, falling aggressively, there are stocks like Nike, Best Buy, Walmart. These are companies with they're employers, big employers, and they also have a very international global supply chain, so their costs are going to go up. Will they eat all those costs? Maybe. Will they pass them on to consumers? Probably.
Let's talk about that, because we're talking about some of the companies here that are affected. We're talking about the stock market. Let's talk about average Americans who are watching and listening right now. It sounds like just about the cost of everything in this country is about to go up.
Globalization made the middle class have a much higher standard of living. And now the president is saying his plan is to reindustrialize the United States of America, build things here. It will be more expensive to build those things here. Those things will likely cost more, and you will not have access to that really, really cheap foreign products in some cases. So consumers will pay more for a lot of things. Right away, I think you'll see shoes, clothing, electronics, cars. We heard Ford overnight saying that, or this morning actually, announcing it was going to extend employee pricing until June 2nd because it understands that consumers already were battling with affordability problems for expensive cars, and now they could be more expensive. So they're trying to hold the line on their prices.
So, I mean, if this project is to, as you say, reorient the global economy so more things are made in America, that does not happen overnight.
It doesn't.
So that's something where you've got to start having companies say, all right, well, we'll build factories here. That's years and years and years. And in the meantime, people are dealing with the higher prices and the loss of jobs and so forth.
And then there's this frozen aspect for so many businesses I've talked to, where they're not sure in 2 years if all these tariffs are still going to be on. There will be a new administration in 3 years. Now, that seems like a long time away. But they also have seen, especially in the auto industry, they already did a big negotiation for a trade deal with Jared Kushner and Donald Trump several years ago. And now that deal looks like it's going to be ripped up. So what is the certainty and the planning? So you have this frozen aspect for some business leaders, which, of course, is not good for the economy. The United States grows and moves forward. And right now, a lot of people are just stuck in place wondering how this is going to play out.
So much uncertainty right now. All right. Going to be a busy day for you.
Sure will.
Thank you, Christine.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.